I want to thank you for joining me today. And as always, before we get started, all the messages that are released on this channel are my truth. That is exactly what it is, what it always will be, and that is my truth. Now, my truth consists of a bunch of experience that I've gained clarity from, which ultimately took me back to the real me, which is truth. Now, I'm not trying to convince you that my truth is the gospel. However, my truth is the gospel for me. That does not make it the gospel for you, nor will I ever try to make it the gospel for you. By me being on this platform, I am simply placing breadcrumbs on a path that I have already walked. Now, if you find yourself on a similar path and you resonate with said breadcrumbs and you want to follow, well, that's cool. If not, that's cool as well. My purpose is to assist those who are ready to get out of their own way. So, let's jump right in. And today, I wanted to talk about something that's very important, and that is being authentic to who you truly are. And the only way you're going to know who you truly are, is if you're uncovering all the layers of who you think you are, or who you told you were, or who you were programmed to be. All these different things. These are nothing but illusions. Who you truly are is authentic, is real. And that's what you should strive to be. That people find that hard to do because they care about what others think. Now, I was in this category as well, but it was only for a select few people, mostly family, friends. I'll tell you the two biggest groups that got me to realize not caring about what others think. And one was the military. Realizing, number one, it was a bunch of do as I say, not as I do type things going on. So don't preach to me about this, that, and the other, and you're not living up to that. So that was a letdown. So then family, same thing. Do as I say, not as I do. It's, if you're going to say something, you should be living by that. So once I see I can't trust you, why do I care what you think? I had to come to the realization that the majority of the people walking around today, the vast majority of people, are wearing masks. They're not who they claim to be. You know, I've been in many situations with family, friends, this, that, and the other, and around certain people, they're one way. Then you get around somebody else, they're a different way. They're around somebody else, they're like, dang, how many freaking personalities you got? Be authentic to who you are. And don't change that just because you're around this person, who you're talking to, right? Hearing my voice, I would act the exact same way in your presence. When I'm home alone, I'm the exact same way. There is no difference. I'm not out here putting out messages and then I do something completely different. I'm not going to hop on here and say, oh man, don't eat no chicken. This is blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Chicken is bad. Yada, yada, yada. And then I go post a message and I go hang out down there at Popeyes or something. That's the kind of stuff people are doing. That is literally what the people are doing. They'll say one thing and do exactly what they're saying that they're not doing. So with knowing that, it's just be you and don't care what nobody else thinks. Because people are going to say what they want to say anyway. Let's say you work hard, right? You invest all this energy, all this time in yourself, and you putting in the work, right? So you're self-assured. You're confident in yourself, and that's good. But now, because somebody else who don't want to do the work, oh, you think you're better. Oh, you cocky. Now, let's say you're in a rainy season. You're in your down season. This is a bad point in your life right now. So you shooting bad, right? Look at him. Bum. Ain't worth nothing. Ain't gonna never amount to nothing. You can't win. You can't win. So it doesn't matter if you're doing good, somebody is always going to find something to say. Always. So just worry about you. Don't take anything personal. Let people say what they're going to say. You don't have to take it in. Just know, yeah, okay, yeah. And keep it moving. Because people going to talk. They're going to say what they want to say. But don't give your energy to it by investing your energy into something, what somebody says, and this person could actually want to sabotage you. Because I've had that as well. There are actually people out in the world who want to befriend you just to sabotage you. That's crazy to me. Like, you have nothing better to do with your time just to make friends just so you could sabotage somebody? That's sad. But there are people out there like that. So once again, all you should be focusing on is you, being the real you. That's the only way you're going to advance on your spiritual path. Now, if you just come here just to mess around, check and jive, hey, do what you do. The message I'm putting out, if you're trying to advance on your path and you find yourself stuck, like, dang, I don't know why I can't advance, because there's certain things you're doing, certain people you've attached to, certain mindsets that you have that are holding you in a certain paradigm. You're gonna keep in the same cycle until you find out what it is that's keeping you in that cycle. And I can tell you for sure that had me until I realized, I'm like, no, this is crazy. And then once I released that, boom, went to the next level. Because you have to understand, you come to this game of life on your own. Here's a saying I once heard. You're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your choices. Completely true. Now, you can follow whatever this and that, mama said this what grandma and them used to do. You can do all that stuff you want to. But I'm trying to tell you, be authentic to who you are. And who you are is within you. For a very long time, I wasn't authentic to who I was because I didn't want to make any waves. So what I did is I dumbed myself down, and I dimmed my light just so it could shine. Because I don't care about the spotlight and shine. I don't care about all that. But what I was doing was I wasn't being fair to me. Knowing I had more within me, but I don't want to pull it out because I don't want to offend somebody. How does that even sound? Knowing I don't have a vindictive bone in my body. I don't do revenge. I don't do things out of spite. So why not be all that I can be? Don't short yourself to try to appease someone else. Be authentic to who you truly are. Be you unapologetically. You came here for a reason, and the only way you're going to discover that reason is by being authentic. Because the reason you came here is tied to a vibration. Hey, this is why you came, and I need you to be at this vibration to do so. Now, how can you do that if you dimming yourself down Worried about what this person think, that person think. You can't be who you're supposed to be. Worry about you. Don't worry about what anybody else doing, what anybody else is saying. People gonna talk, but let them talk. You don't have to listen. And you don't have to react. I'm going to leave that there. And as always, if you got anything out of this message, I just ask you to like, subscribe, and I will definitely check you in the next message.